In Luke chapter 5, verses 27 to 32, we see that Jesus calls a man by the name of Matthew to follow him to become his disciple. Matthew is not like the fishermen who were poor people, but Matthew is a much richer person. He's a tax collector. He would have been somebody with a lot of wealth, and Jesus calls him to follow him. And Matthew drops everything, just like the fisherman did. Drops everything and follows Jesus. Again, this invitation to follow Jesus is an invitation to become a disciple and to enter into a relationship with Jesus. Now, that night, Matthew throws a banquet for Jesus. He has a dinner party or a party, and he invites friends, fellow tax collectors and guests to come to the party to meet Jesus. It's an opportunity for them to meet the Lord. It's an opportunity for them to hear Jesus speak. It's an opportunity for them to encounter Jesus. And this is the other part about what it means to become a disciple. It's not only that we follow Jesus, it's not only that we listen to him, but the invitation to become a disciple of Jesus is also an invitation to tell others about Jesus, to give others an opportunity to hear about Jesus, to invite others to come to Jesus to become his disciples. This is a great and a remarkable example from Matthew. This was a rich man, and he invites people that he knows, those in his social circle, to come and to listen to Jesus and to come and encounter Jesus. Now the challenge is there for us, those of us who are disciples of Jesus, those of us who are followers of Jesus. It's not just to have a relationship with him, but it is also to challenge other people to have a relationship with him. It is also to present the gospel about Jesus to other people so that they can become disciples of him. Now, most of the time, we do this with outsiders. We do this with strangers. But the remarkable thing about Matthew is that he starts with his circle of friends, with his social circle, with the people that he knows. And this can be sometimes a great challenge to Christians. We find it hard at times to speak to family members. We find it hard to speak to close friends because we don't want to offend people. We don't want to say the wrong thing to people. We don't want them not to like us. So we find it hard to speak to those in our inner circles about the Lord Jesus Christ. But here's the thing that Matthew shows us. That's where we have to start. Really. We start with the people that we do know, and we start with the people that is closest to us, and we start with the people that's already in our social circle. There's a great opportunity to speak to people. Many times Christians will say, I don't have friends that's unbelievers. I don't have friends that I know of who I can speak to. But most of the time, really, we're overlooking the people that's right there in front of our noses. Family members, members in our social circle, close friends. These are the people that we can present the gospel to. These are the people that we can give the Lord Jesus to, so that they too can become followers of the Lord Jesus Christ. To be a disciple of Jesus is a great privilege, because as we've seen in the previous section, when Jesus asks somebody to become his disciple, he's doing something that has not been done before, and he's inviting us into a relationship with himself, to learn from him, to learn about him, and to be ever changed into a better person, so that we become more and more like him ourselves.